does. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Again. So stick around. So stick around.
world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Are you coming to get me? Send the big bad wolf to fetch me. I've been staging a protest, swapping guns for roses. Resorted to reverie, campaigners for liberty. Here to render a legacy. We are the dreamers and the party queens. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one else today. Here we are. Here we are. Led by fascination, we are the superhuman. Indestructible, wild party animals. Horizon is changing, new world rearranging. This fear is contagious, we'll lead them out into greatness. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one else today. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one else today. Tell them all what we've done. We're children of the future, run when we tell you to run. Come join the revolution, stand up and throw down your gun. A new generation, run when we tell you to run. Let's start a revolution. Let's start a revolution. Let's start a revolution. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one else today. Let's start a revolution. Let's start a revolution.
Hey, y'all. Good morning. Y'all are going to hear my loud ass birds in the background back there because they know I'm stressing and they can hear it in my voice. So I'll try to keep them calm. But you're going to hear them back there because they know I'm having a stressful day. So.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, JP, what's up, baby?
Not much. How are you?
I didn't notice anything.
Oh, hanging in there. You got a TV in the background or something going? Or
For
is it
one
just
hot
me?
second.
Oh, okay. No, it's okay. I just didn't want to, if there was somebody talking in the background, or you know what I mean? I
No,
didn't want to make sure it was muted.
it was Chris Albert on the stand.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's another thing too. I'm sure she's got a front row seat to that.
Shit.
Mills was excited for that.
I hope she's got a hand in it too. You know what I mean?
I know it. I know. I know it. I know it, man. And you know what's really odd is I was going to tell you, I wanted to show you guys something too. When, when we get a chance, give me 1 second.
You're good. I know. Look at all the heels in the chat. Oh my gosh. She was very, very sweet. And you know what? She was very understanding and forgiving. You know what I mean? To people.
Oh, she absolutely was. And, Rowena, speaking of, she had messaged me and she's like, hey, I need to talk to Heels. I tried to email her 3 or 4 times and I just can't get the words out. And I said, baby, talk to her. She would love to talk to you, reach out to her. And,
right.
And she did. And she was so forgiving. She was very humble. She had been through a lot in her life, and, I very much think that, had she not fallen yesterday, I think she would still be here.
Shit, she forgave people that didn't even deserve it. You know what I mean? People.
Oh yeah, absolutely, she did. Oh, she absolutely did.
People
so for those of you guys that don't know, I know so last night I was live. We ended the live, and then I got a phone call from Trisha at Web Sleuths. Her and Heels have been friends for 30 years. So, there's no way, I think she was still in shock when she had called me because we had both talked to her earlier in the day. And then she was on the live with B Tim and Voices. And you know what I mean? She, I think twisted something. I'm not sure who that is, but anyhow, she was on the live stream. So a lot of us, it was, very shocking because she was on the live and chatting and having a good old time, and then, so I got a phone call or a message from Ninny that her live stream was still going, but she wasn't there. And that Trisha came in and said that something had happened. And so I immediately call Heels on the phone, because we talk on the phone. I got her phone number and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm in so much pain, Queen Bee. It just, oh my God, I can't feel that. I can't, she kept saying, I thought she said her left side. I think she said her right side. Anyhow, it was so, she was in so much fucking pain. And she was on hospice. I know a lot of people thought she was lying about that, and they thought she was lying about it for sympathy. She was not. She really was on hospice. Her lungs worked at 35%. And so so when she, was in so much pain, I think I just, the pain and her body being in shock like that, I think it was really hard for her to breathe. And she started getting really upset, and I tried to calm her down while we were on the phone because I know how, she gets into a panic when she can't breathe right. And so I was, like I said, I was trying to calm her down, but I was mushroom hunting. So I was out in the middle of nowhere and I was having a hell of a time with signal. And so I was trying to comfort her, and I said, hey, I got to make it back to town, and then I give you a call back. So I made it back to town, tried to call, no answer. And then I got busy doing stuff, and I tried to call her again at 7. No answer. So I was like, well, maybe she's resting. You know, I was unaware at that point that she had broke her hip and her elbow. I didn't know that. I just knew that she had hurt and she was in pain and couldn't feel stuff on her left side. So at that point, I wasn't sure. And then I finished up the live stream last night. We no sooner got off the live stream and Trisha called me a little after 11 to let me know that she had passed. And my fucking soul just left my whole body.
Weird how you can have feelings like somebody you've never met. You know what I mean? Like you don't think that it's even possible.
Yes. And well, not only that, like I said, I got 3 years with her. I mean, Trisha was friends with her for 30 years,
Huh.
That's a long fucking time. Oh, hey, Brittany, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't even see you over here.
It's okay.
Hey, baby. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, can you hear me? I'm sorry. I didn't see you. You were tucked back right back here in the corner. I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. I just wanted to come up and tell everybody that I'm sorry, and how I picture heels in my mind is that no matter what, she's wearing red high heels. Like, I've got it in my mind. I've never met the woman, but I picture that she walks around in red high heels every day, all day. That's the only shoes she wears in my mind.
I was going to say, yeah, that ain't happening, but she would love you for that.
She's walking around in heaven wearing her red high heels, because in my mind, that's all she can wear. I know she still wants us to call out the tragedy pimps, and we will, because she's going to be sitting up there. You gotta call them out. You gotta call them out. But I'm just so sorry for everybody. And I wish I could give everybody a hug.
Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate you coming up. Thank you, baby.
That's sweet.
And may we look at the red high heel emoji and always think of heels.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm going to hop down because I didn't want to take up the whole panel and I wanted somebody else to come up.
Oh, thank you, honey. That was really sweet of you to come up. Thank you so much. I know she would have loved it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was very much shocked last night. Not last night. This
Well,
morning.
I tried. Well, B Tim, I'm going to keep it real. I tried to call you first because you had said I'm going to skedaddle. So you skedaddled. We all skedaddled off the live, and then when I got the call, I'm like, "Fuck! I know he's probably in bed, but I don't have your real number." You know what I mean? So I tried to call your Discord because I didn't want you to hear it on the live. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I tried to, call you a few times before I even went live. Just because I wanted to make sure you were aware of what was going on. Well, then I, like I said, you didn't call me back this morning. So I was like, oh God, did he not get the?
No, I found out based on the live, actually.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's what I figured.
So that was the situation. Very shocking.
I tried. I did try.
Yeah. I feel bad for her family. I'm sorry for her daughter's loss.
Yeah, she's got one daughter, and she is just beside herself, and
yeah, I know how that feels. That's that stuff doesn't go away. I feel bad.
Yeah, and so I mean we're kind of concerned. Well, I know there's a lot of people who wanted to send flowers and whatnot, but we're waiting to hear back first before we do that. So we wanted to hear, you know what I mean? Her daughter, she passed last night at 11, so we still have things to get in order, and we still have things to. You know what I'm saying? So just give us a little bit of time. And, you're up here, Viper.
Hey, guys. How's everybody doing?
Not so good, baby.
Yeah, I just found out last night. Yeah, she was my friend. I don't know people knew about that. I talked to her a lot offline, and helped her with her channel when people were attacking her channel and stuff, because I felt like she deserved to have a
Very
voice.
highly of you. She really, she spoke very highly of you.
I appreciate that. She was a good woman. I mean, we've all said and done things in our lives that we may regret down the road, but I think that she made a very good effort in her time on this planet to do the right thing for the right reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all made mistakes. I mean, everyone wanted to bring up that, 10 years ago, and I'm like, at a certain point it was ridiculous. And,
Yeah, it's just, and it's not even worth talking about, honestly. It's
No.
you know.
I'm going to remember the good things. I was on a panel with her one time. Well, I jumped on the panel. She was, I don't know. She was being attacked by some asshole, and I got up there and I was like, no, this is not gonna fucking happen. No, you're not gonna make this fucking woman cry. Fuck that shit. And I got up there and fucking gave my 2 cents. And I'm sorry for swearing. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss because I think that it's really she was just a good person, man. She saw me testify at the state capitol a couple weeks ago, and she played it, and she was so proud of me. And that's a big thing. Fuck me, I better fucking end up crying again. Fucking man crying. But she I don't know, she stood for something, which is more than I could say for some people on this platform, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm going to remember her when I basically mentioned how Tom CPU hit JLR, and she was laughing. She said, hit him again.
She said she loved him even more for that.
She loved Tom CPU for hitting JLR, and she's like, hit him again. And that was very funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think she was a very good person. I think she was on this platform to, basically spread awareness of misinformation on cases. And she did a lot of live streaming on this thing about true crime. She loved true crime. I mean, literally the day before she died, she was covering a trial. I mean, that says a lot about this, about her, and she's going to be missed. And my condolences to the family. I mean, it's really sad. It's tough to go through that.
Yeah. I still remember her saying she wanted to marry me. I was like, oh, I'm already married. Thank you. But oh my God. What a great woman. Hey, she had mad respect for a lot of people. She fought with class, in my opinion. But yeah, so I just thank you, Queen Bee and Tim for doing this stream for her. I appreciate it. All I know is,
Maybe I tried to come on here last night, but it was already like 1:00 in the morning, and I knew there was. I mean, we had almost 700 people in chat last night, so there was a lot of people that came, to show their respects and stuff. But I knew there was still a lot of people that didn't know.
Yeah, I found out in a message last night, and then I tuned into your stream this morning from last night, and I was just I had to pause. I had to think. Because your first instinct is to yell and scream. It's all I know is she's not in pain anymore, and for that I'm very grateful.
Absolutely.
And I know that a lot of us have another warrior watching over us, which is a blessing, and I think that that's how she would want us to look at it. Just much love to you. I know her real name. I'm not going to use it, but Heels was.
It's really odd, but she told me I could refer to her by her name if I wanted, but I just
same thing.
To me,
she didn't care. She didn't care.
She was Heels. I mean, she was just, that's what it was,
I wanted to read something that she wrote to me a couple of days ago.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah. Anybody that wants to come up, you're welcome to come up. Anybody that wants to, read anything, go ahead.
I said I need a character reference of people that I've fought with or helped or done stuff online. And this is what she wrote. She wrote, "My name is blank, and I've known Angelo for a number of years on YouTube," and she has. He's been focused on exposing exploitive content in the true crime genre, and Angelo is a man of integrity who fights for what's right. He advocates for abused children and works to change laws protecting them. This aligns with his character. He wouldn't be involved in negative behavior being alleged. I understand the lasting impact of online harassment. I personally went through a similar experience years ago, and Angelo was one of the few who stood up for me during a difficult time. This speaks volumes about his character. In conclusion, Angelo is a good, decent person who uses his voice to help others. Sincerely, and her name. This was written a couple weeks ago. And yeah, it's it tells me that I'm doing the right thing. It tells me that she saw that I was doing the right thing. Just much love to you, Heels in the Air, and make sure you save a spot for us when we get up there. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you, baby. I know B Tim was up there visiting with her doing the trial. She was so excited to talk to you. Man, I'll tell you what, that's one thing she really, really enjoyed. And she was she was just so smart. She had a lot of knowledge, and she really enjoyed talking about the Karen Reed trial with you. She really did.
Yeah, the case really happened. She was so excited to do it every day.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Poor thing, and she kept checking on me because she knew I was so upset about my dog. And she, she.
She would check the back chat. She was like, "How's Queen doing with the dog?" And
she texted me. She goes, "Hey, we're live. Get up here and hang out with us. Come over and hang out with us." She kept trying to get me to get up there and hang out, but I just was really depressed and upset, and I just didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I just wasn't feeling it, and she just kept trying. You know what I mean? She's like, "I'm checking on you, baby. Just wanted to see how you were doing." You know what I mean? And that means a lot to me. Like that really does.
When she was so worried. When she fell asleep last week during the court case, I fell out. I fell completely. She goes, "Oh shit, I fell asleep. I dropped my phone."
She said, "Oh shit, fell asleep."
Oh God, I died. I was like, "Oh my God."
13th hour.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, baby. I just didn't see you back there. I'm sorry, baby.
No, it's okay. I totally get it. Look, I'm not going to take up a lot of time. I know I'm new here, but I'm quite sure you have a real good memory. You know how you and I met, and this is eerily similar to how my mama passed. This really hit me hard. And I have watched everybody in the community since I just happened to get that wild membership and not even subscribe to you and not even know you. And it brought me to a place where I needed to be at that very moment. And I've watched everyone here. And I just want to tell you, Queen, that my heart goes with you because I feel everybody's pain here. I do. Everyone in this community, I'm not a content creator, and everyone in this community has been nothing but kind to me. But I'm nothing but kind to everybody else. And I really wish that I could see more of that spread around. And I think Heels would agree because she's on the other side now looking in and saying, wow, we're being petty. Everybody's being petty. Let's try something new. I'd like to see this go in maybe a different direction. And maybe some of those people out there that are doing wrong will see that and try to pick up some beautiful pieces this woman left behind. We're not all perfect.
Right. Thank you.
And I just want every one of you in this community. I know the communities.
Sorry.
Oh, am I back? Okay. I know people see me in a lot of different chats, but I don't take sides. I do not take sides. I just listen because I want to hear everybody's perspective. And I just want to know, I want you to know, Queen, you were here for me when I needed somebody really special the most, and I'm here for you. because
you,
I
love.
can
I
hear,
appreciate that.
I can hear it. I hear the loss and the hurt in everyone's voices. B Tim, we've never met, not really. I hear everybody's names. I know your names. I know you guys have seen me. We may not know each other, but I know your personalities,
Well,
and
I was
I
gonna say
feel
you're
like I
quite
know.
new. You're pretty new. I think what, just a couple months. I think a couple months ago
Yeah,
we met here. Yeah.
yeah, like 3 months. Yeah. And
Yeah.
right after that, I got put in ICU, and you guys were incredibly sensitive towards the fact that I spent a week in ICU. You know, I almost died, and I've only been home for 2 weeks. So I just and I listened. I like to sit in the bushes and just listen, because there's comedy to be found everywhere. And
Well, not only that, but I mean, you
but
spend every day with these people. You get to love them.
yeah,
I mean, honestly, we're
yeah.
here together. Even though, like, there's some of us have a love hate. Like we love to hate each other, but
Isn't
there's
that
other
what a
people you
family
spend
does?
every day. Well, there's some people that you spend every day on here with, and you get really close
Yep.
with them.
Yep. But that's what a
So,
family is.
thank you.
That's
I
what a
appreciate
family
you doing
is.
that, baby.
No
Thank you.
problem. Thank you for letting me come up and say something, because
Thank you
I
very
just
much.
want you to know I appreciate you.
Thank you, baby.
All right. You guys have a better day.
You
We'll
too.
try.
Okay. All right. Love you guys.
Yeah, it's the sad thing is she didn't finish the trial out. She definitely wanted to see if Karen Reed was going to be
Oh,
guilty.
well, you know what? She's got a front row seat, baby.
Well, you know what I mean?
I said, you know what? Somebody last night, they said she probably went right up to John and said, "Hey, what happened?
What happened, John?
What
Tell us the
happened,
truth.
John? Give me the rundown. What happened?"
Oh shit. She probably did too. You know it.
Her ornery little self. But I'll tell you what, something we really did enjoy talking about was the John Benet Ramsey case, and that's how her and Trisha met. That was one of the cases, the very first cases that I was really like obsessed with, So I really enjoyed talking about that with her.
I mean, it's like you're almost living
Miss
room.
Lisa, I see you down there. The link is pinned. It should be pinned up at the top, baby, but I did lay it down again for you.
You know what I mean? Like it's like you spend every day in somebody's living room just chilling with them when you're out here. And it's weird, but it's true, You see their quirks, and you see all the things, the good, the bad, the ugly, you know what I mean? And sometimes you fight, sometimes you don't. You find your tribe, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's just, and you know what? Listen, you guys. So I'm gonna play some of her videos today while we're chatting. You know what I mean? While we're once we're done chatting, I'm gonna kind of play some of them. Yeah. But I thought this was kind of I thought this would be a good time to go over this video that she had made. And it says, "Has Queen Bee's panel gone to the dogs?" And so she made this. Yeah, she made this about a year ago. And it cracked me up, because what's really funny about this is, so we had our boxer and Duke and, my little Chihuahua. So we had to put our boxer to sleep because she had the tumor. And then my Chihuahua died unexpectedly. So my girls' grandparents, they were really having a hard time. And so my girls' grandparents went out and got them a little puppy, a little French bulldog puppy. So they have been just tickled pink since they got this little puppy. And I was watching this, and you know what's really weird is there's French bulldogs in this video. And you know what's really weird is we've never owned a French bulldog.
What?
So yeah, so it's so weird that she put that dog in here, and that's the dog that my girls' grandparents ended up getting them.
My God.
How odd is that? Yeah, watch it. Here we go.
Are you coming to get me? Send the big bad wolf to fetch me. I've been staging a protest, swapping guns for roses. Resort
Come on. Oh, yeah.
See how it says Queen Bee and Nick? So she knows how I love. She knows I'm an animal lover. She's an animal lover too. I'll tell you what, if anybody was an animal lover, it was Heels. She loved animals, and her dog is safe. Her daughter has her dog, so Sheila is good. She's good to go. Oh, hold on, let me get Duke in here.
Damn it, Duke. It's like the perfect representation too. Nick always tap dancing on Queen Bee's nerves, just like that puppy is.
Oh. I swear, he's like my little brother, and oh my gosh, I told my little brother about him too. He's like, oh my god, he sounds just like us. He is
funny.
So yeah, here she is making fun of me, tapping on my nerve. Here we go.
Pleased to meet you. Why don't I know your name? I'd like to change it. Put your picture in.
Look, because you know she loves her some Willow. She loves her some Willow. Chat when WJW Willow comes in. Look at all them little French bulldogs. Just
she did Willow a lot.
I said, oh my gosh, she must have, you know what I mean? Isn't that weird how she put these bulldogs in here and then that's the dog? We've never owned a bulldog ever.
In my frame, I know it's cheeky, but you'll be glad we met. If you come with me, you'll be having no regret.
And that little black dog right here is exactly what theirs looks like. Daisy May. They call her Nala. I call her Daisy. Daisy and Duke. I thought that would be a good name for her, but it's not my dog, so it's not really for me to name her. But you know what I'm saying? Nala is kind of like a dog name for like all little kids want to name their dogs Nala, or you know what I'm saying, like Sunshine or Cookie or Brownie, or you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So look, it says Heels and Ellie trying to find an opening to chat. Meaty is Thumb Thug's dog, and I believe he's an English bulldog. These are French bulldogs, and Thumb Thug's dog is a English bulldog. That's what Meaty is.
And when you're drinking my brandy and you're wearing my jacket.
Look, it says Laura wanting our attention. I fucking died.
Oh, I can't. I can't.
No truer words have ever been spoken.
Yeah. Fucking thirsty bitch.
That you never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You never felt so.
It says shambles. Shambles, because our whole YouTube life and our whole YouTube family's in fucking shambles.
She had so much fun doing these videos.
Oh my God, she loved them. Look, she sent me this before she put it out. I fucking died.
You know, she was laughing.
I mean, of course, it's from a year ago when we were all friends, and we, you know what I'm saying? So but it's still YouTube gold. I mean, you can't, this is still great. You know, I mean, I had to laugh through my tears because this is good. This is cool. Oh, Daisy. Look, Cappy and Good Nunya off to another panel. Because they were panel hopped together. She fucking cracked me up.
That to me.
I love this, man. I freaking love this.
Oh, God.
And then look, she's got Deets, like all girly. She goes, Deets out.
You've never felt so good. Don't try to tell me that you've got someone else, cause I can see them. Shouldn't have to please yourself. Come back to my place. I'll treat you like a queen. Girl, you deserve it.
Nailed it. Heels, you nailed it, babe. I'm done.
Oh gosh.
It says Queen Bee is done.
When it's more than just friendly. In the back of my Bentley. And you're thanking the Lord, cause only God could have sent me. Did I make you laugh? Cause you made my day. Come with me, I swear that you'll say that you never felt.
And I'll tell you what, she definitely made some good videos.
Absolutely.
She did. Man, I'll tell you what, she yeah, she made some she made some damn good videos.
Yeah.
She'll definitely be missed, that's for sure. And I this is just so unexpected. I figured we'd be getting up today doing the Karen Reed thing, you know, this.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't think anything happened, honestly. I thought it was just, because she wasn't the best with technology, Heels. Sometimes she would have trouble doing share screen and stuff like that.
Remember-
Sometimes she would be like, she's
Am I-
thinking.
Oh my God.
Am I here?
She called me. Okay, so the day when me and AMAC got into it, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, you never told me I was a catfish." I said, "What?" She goes, "I'm using a picture that's like 20 years old, but it's still mine. It is mine, but it's like 20 years old." She said, "Why didn't you tell me I was out here catfishing?" I said, "Girl, stop that."
You ain't a
Stop
cat.
that.
She goes, what'd she say? The picture's old, but so am I.
Yeah, she goes, "Yeah, the picture's old, but so am I. That's okay."
Oh, shit.
She just was so fucking witty, man. I just loved her sense of humor. I mean, honestly, I really did. She, here's another one. This one says gummies and Goobles or something. I'm not even sure what the heck it was. Let's see here. This is another one.
Yeah. La 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 la. Joker genius. I know the reason they count me out, cause it's so convenient. But I don't mind that, never mind that. I'll remind you, time is deceiving. Still, time and time, I put the time in. Stars in line, perfect time to turn back the clocks and rewind, no decline.
I had to improvise.
But if she could keep it together for Ernie, I don't even know what you said. I swear to God, this is why I said I can't eat chocolate and do these. I had to fry this.
I think it's special chocolate.
The last thing you want to do is confuse.
I have smoked acres of weed, but it was when it was like ditch weed.
Yeah.
Rhymes
Like,
and
I thought it was a fucking like coffee cake thing. Somebody from California sent her this medical grade
cake.
And
how much?
Yeah, like a spice cake. I smelled myself to like 75% of it. I thought I was dying.
She asked me, she's like, "I mean, do you think I should eat the whole thing, or do you think I should just eat a little piece?" I said, "Oh, baby, no, you do not eat the whole thing. No. You
Just
don't eat those on the regular. You just need to have like a little piece, like cut it in fours and then cut that in half." You know what I'm saying? I was like, to get 4 pieces and then cut that. Zen, I just seen you, honey. You can come back up.
Just a nibble. That's it.
Yeah, I said just a tiny little piece. Don't you dare. No. Don't you dare eat that whole thing. She's like, all right, I won't. Oh my gosh. She was. I'm gonna really fucking miss her.
Oh. I swear to God, I was high for 2 days, and it was not fun. I was so scared. I was like this.
Yes.
I went and sat next to him on the bed, and I just stared at him for like a half hour going, how am I going to explain this? Did you mess with my mouse? What? Like, what's going on here?
Yes, I disconnected it before we went on. I'm going to bed now. No, I'm here over 2 hours. Little Miss Butterfly needs to go to bed.
You're gonna have to boot me because I can't do it.
Gladly.
He says, folks, keep your arms and legs inside the teen ride at all times. Hold on tight and have fun.
Bye-bye. Why are you still here?
I don't know. You're supposed to get me out of here.
I did, and you came back.
Well,
look.
Like a bad penny. Good night. Love everyone in chat. Love you, Heels. Look, it's aliens.
What are you doing? God.
Lisa.
It's you. I can't do it. I don't have a damn mouse.
I'm closing up anyway.
Look, she couldn't get her off the dang screen. And I will say this, she did have a lot of love for PJ.
Yes, she did.
She really did. And Morbid was another one that she really
well,
liked.
I mean, Morbid, I think, gave her an ability to have her a platform to defend herself. You know, she
yes,
was
and he did. He stuck up for her too, and you know, he had her back. I mean, he really did. Even
you know what I mean. Like, there's a lot. You know, while the Glare was cursing
calling her a cunt, he was helping her out. You know.
Yeah, and you know, there was this giant.
I think she's always appreciated Morbid for that.
Yeah.
She really has. He actually came up last night and had a nice message for her. You know what I mean? He had some really nice things to say about her, and I thought that was it was really nice of him, to be honest.
Yeah, and fuck the Glare too. How about that?
Yeah. Yep. He can fuck right off.
Yep. I literally hope he chokes on a piece of his friggin' blue plastic cup.
I mean, he lives in the basement, so that's punishment enough. I mean,
no, it's not.
you know, but it just gives you an idea of, like, you know, you just got to be careful with, you know, when
life is so short. It's teaching me that life is so short, you know.
But
I mean,
you know what I mean. The thankful things is that she was sound mind until the end, and you know what I mean. Like, a lot of people don't get that. Sometimes it's a blessing, you know. You know. And she kept it up. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I will say, you know, I'm really glad that people could put their differences aside to come in and you know, say their condolences and stuff. And I seen a lot of people I hadn't seen for a while that I know she was really you know, she was really wanting to make amends with people. She didn't want to, you know, be fighting with everybody. She didn't like it. She didn't want to deal with that. You know, she just wanted to be able to diddy bop around and join the conversations and, you know, have fun with everybody. So, I mean, you know, she even told me that, you know, we were talking about her going up on Dietz's panel, and she was really enjoying the conversation. She had popped up there and she's like, I'm going up there. I don't give a shit if the Glare's up there. I'm going up there. Fuck him.
Yeah. I mean,
I said, well, you look good, girl. You look good up there. Don't you worry about that. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. Nope. I'm just going to be quiet about that one. Hey.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? I just think, you know, she just wanted to cover true crime and just kind of just do clips. And I think her dream was to see JLR go to jail, to be honest with you. And,
oh my gosh. Yeah. She did not let him slide for shit. She stayed on his ass, and I'm glad she did. You know what I mean? Hold on. I just have a request. Can you please play the one with Dolly and Justin? I wanted to come up, but I'll cry. Which one, baby? Do you want to come up and drop the link in the back? I'll play whichever one you want me to. And yes, oh my God, she was so proud of her daughter. The pure love she had for her was amazing. She talked about, look, she lit up the room when she talked about her daughter. She loved her daughter. Her daughter was the world to her. The absolute world to her. And Trisha was talking last night, and she actually said that Heels' mom is still alive. She lost 3 of her children in the last 2 years. She's lost 3 kids to illnesses, different things. But Yes, she did. She got her angel wings. She sure did. She sure did. And I know she's beautiful with them on. She was beautiful anyways. I mean, let me tell you, she was beautiful. When I seen her pictures, I'm like, damn, girl, you got it going on.
She was absolutely
She
gorgeous.
was, yeah, tall glass of water. She had some long legs. Oh man, she was beautiful.
What did she say last week? She said something about, I'd go on camera now, but I'm way too vain for that.
Yeah. She wasn't having that. Hell no.
I'm too vain. I'm too vain to go on camera right now.
Yeah, and then that funky ass channel, she's like, well, hey, at least they made me look okay. At least I mean, they didn't do me too bad. With her avatar there with the that AI deal, you know.
Yes. Lisa needs the link. Is it pinned?
Yeah, the link is pinned. It's pinned on there, Lisa. It's pinned right up at the top, baby. And yeah, so PJ says here, Kat, don't say that stuff. We don't want that here. I don't even know what she was talking about, to be honest with you. But she, like I said, she really enjoyed PJ's company too. We talked about that too. You know what I mean? She's like, I don't know why you girls don't get along. You guys would get along great. She always wanted everybody, you know what I mean? She always wanted me to get along with everybody too. She, she just, that's for sure.
We just put that link in the chat for Lisa. She said she can't see it pinned on her laptop.
Yeah. I'll drop it again.
Oh, I think Nen just did.
Okay. Got it in there. So, okay, Nen did. I did. There should be in there a couple times, baby doll. That way, if you missed it going through.
He's still there, but I'm watching you. All right, guys. I want to do. Look at her. There she is.
There she is again.
Oh God. She would say all the time, "Am I here? Can you hear me? Am I here?"
Oh my God. I remember sometimes she would be like talking. She would be like, if we were talking, she would think we were all talking over her because she fucked up and thought that she was like muted. She muted herself accidentally.
Yeah, I was muted the whole time.
I was muted the whole time. I gave a whole dissertation of what happened, and I was muted. Yeah, she definitely had tech problems. That's for damn sure. But I mean, you're working through it. I figured we all had patience. It's just like because we all knew she had some health. She had health conditions, so we realized that.
It cracked me up because it was just her. You know what I mean? That's just who she was. If she didn't do that, it wouldn't be her. If anybody else was irritated, but because it was her, I loved it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she was a very nice person. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, looking through her channel. Yeah. So I went to oldest videos. Mm-hmm. This one right here, 2 years ago, Bullhorn Betty Justice Heels on the Ground style.
My God.
She has a lot of stuff. This is Bullhorn Betty tells Molly Golightly her secret to success. Laxative stories.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is when they went to Candace Dawn's job.
Look
Molly striking people for not being nice to her. She caught these girls when they were up to no good. They were on straight bullshit, and she caught it all. Like,
they hated her for that.
Reality shit show, real life trolling, aka criminal harassment, trespassing, and that's what they did here was fucking bullshit. But I'm so glad she called that stuff out. I mean, she nonstop. You see, she called this shit out. But this was cracking me up. It says MGL fake life coach selling fake life. She she had some good fucking videos. She really did.
She was one of the first people that after I found friggin' Molly Golightly, a big orange idiot. Heels was one of the first people that I watched actually, after, like, her clip channel, I think.
It's a pity that Heels is not here today because the defense apparently, Yannetti, went with questions against Cullen Albert's father, the pizza owner, and basically he's bringing up the Nevercracker defense, and the guy's like, "You mean the cartoon?
Mm-mm.
You're like, yes, the cartoon. Yeah, we were joke. That was a joke. We used to call him that as a joke because." And then he gave like this heartwarming story about how his younger kid was on the lawn, and he yelled at him John O'Keefe, and then he felt bad for it and gave the kid candy, and was like, and they all joked about his yard and did pictures and joked with him. I think Heels would have laughed her ass off seeing Yanetti's face.
Yeah.
She probably is right now. So, laughing at the defense, basically trying to grab not only the plot from My Cousin Vinny, but also Monster House and possibly another movie. I don't know.
She really didn't like Jackson and his suits.
Jackson is everything like basically Heels hates, like those sleazy, all about flair, no facts. You know what I mean? Like she just did not like those types of people. She likes people that stuck with facts, even if they were boring. It's like as long as you stuck with facts, you were good. You know what I mean? And that's what she was kind of like. She just did not like this bullshit when it came to because it was like a mirror of a lot of true crime channels. A lot of them kind of do with this flair and the conspiracies and stuff like that. She just never liked the true crime being sleazy. She liked things being like Web Sleuth, where it was like, very factual, very, sympathetic to the victims. By the way, you had the lady from Web Sleuth on last night, I heard.
Yeah, Miss Trisha. Her and Heels were, they've been friends for almost 30 years.
Yeah, Heels Heel defended her. I mean, when people went after her, Web Sleuth, the first person that made a video.
Was extremely upset. She was so mad she was crying. She was upset. But anyhow, Miss Lisa, you're up here, baby. Can you hear us okay?
How you doing?
Hey, love.
Can you hear me okay?
I guess technical issues.
She's on her laptop, so she might be having just.
Oh, I thought she said she had to pull over on the phone. I thought she was on the phone.
I think she has her laptop with her. Made it home. I don't know, but she said laptop now.
Huh. I wonder what's going on. You're muted still, baby. So I don't know if it's because it's.
Yes, Heels is channeling Lisa. Stitching.
Yes, I was trying to look for the video that Zen was talking about, but I'm not seeing it over here, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think she said something about Dolly and somebody, but
Dolly and Jaundice.
Yeah, okay, let's go see if we can find it real quick. I've been over here looking to see. Hobbit meets Hobbit? No, that's not.
Hobbit meets Hobbit. Holy fuck.
And this one says Hobbit and Bobbit back from the honeymoon. Bullhorn Bonehead begs for more toast. McDonough from the interview room. Dolly Ninja. And I loved how she stayed on Chris's ass, Chris McDonough, because he fucked, like, so much, you know what I mean? So many different things up in these cases. And
yeah,
in my opinion, I believe it's part of the reason why the Wells got hate like they did.
Well, I mean, I think people will often just basically come after
well, that too, but I'm just saying the way he portrayed them, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
he was there as a friend, and he was there to get information, not as a friend.
Yeah, I mean, and that's usually what sometimes happens in a lot of these cases. Like for instance, with the Canary, you had Sean. We all made fun of Sean, the retired DEA agent that was wrong on everything.
Yeah, and he's a damn trip too. He's like another Chris.
I would say like a dumber version of Chris, but definitely in the same category.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like I guess. So.
Yeah, they're both right there, one and the same to me. I mean, just they say just.
Yeah.
No. I'm glad she stayed on his ass and called him out for the shit he was. You know what I mean? For the shit he was doing.
Well, I mean. That's what she liked to do, That's what she liked to do.
And I loved her for it.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, hey, Grandma Sherry, how are you?
Hello.
Queen, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I don't think we're all doing good. She just wasn't ready to go. I
No,
just
she
wanted
definitely wasn't.
I just wanted to pop up real quick, because I was here last night, and I I just wanted to give my condolences to everyone because Heels meant something to all of us, even the people that called her nasty things and whatnot. They're mourning her loss, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to remind everybody the Maya Angelou quote that I love, which is, people will forget what you said, they'll forget what you did, but they will remember the way you made them feel. And I know Heels checked on me and I checked on her, and we had a thing where she would text, she goes, "Can you talk?" And I would say, "Give me a minute." And she would always say, "Do you have a hot date?" It was like a joke.
Yeah, she told me you had messaged her, or you know what I mean, that you guys had messaged a time or two.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to miss her. And I know this is beautiful that everybody's coming together for condolences, that we can grieve together. And I just want to say that I love you all.
Thank you. Thank you for coming up here.
Thanks for coming up.
And be Tim. Okay. I'm going to jump down. I just wanted to come up and give some love, and,
I
and
thank you for that.
even if you had said something bad about Heels in the past, she didn't hold on to that. I'd never heard her speak poorly about anybody. You know, she looked for something good in
Well,
everyone.
everyone but JLR.
Yeah, because he's scum. But on the whole, you know, I, that's it. Love you guys. I'm going to drop down.
Thank you, love. I appreciate you coming up.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's gonna miss her. Let's see. Yeah, I remember that. Remember the funny thing when she did the whole JLR, the UFO thing, and she corrected him, and he got so mad. He's like, he sent his, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my god, these people are crazy, crazy.
Well, yeah, and I'll never forget the day she called. She goes, "Oh, he just tried to send his stupid ass followers over here on, tried to, excuse me, do a dog whistle and have them try to come over here and attack me or whatever because I said he wasn't at Area 51, but he really wasn't."
Yeah, I think I told you. I was like, man, she should just start live and just show all the shit that she like, all just the clips of JLR being an asshole, just to like backfire, like all his fans suddenly seeing all the crazy things he's done. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a very sad situation. But yeah. I didn't know Heels had a dog, honestly, as well. So that's good. The dog's taken care of. That's good. Yeah, I think she was very hurt. I mean, like, honestly, that's why, like, I think, like, that was one of the things I was like, man, I kind of screwed up with just jumping to the mob, and then I kind of took things back, and I tried to, like, kind of fix things a little bit when I tried to defend, like, later on. because I realized I should not have done that. That was a mistake by me, and I tried to kind of correct things, I believe, a little bit.
Well, that's all you can really do, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
that's all you can do, you know? I don't know. I mean, like I said, Heels, you know, she was, you know, she forgave and she gave grace, and I think a lot of people gave her grace as well, you know, and that's all that really matters, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's how she was. That's for damn sure. That she did not bend to the mob. She was like literally would fight the mob. That's for damn sure. Let me see. Yeah, true. Texas Bonnet, she did. She really did. I think she just the only time she didn't really have forgiveness was like for Chris McDonough and JLR, because she just saw them as like irredeemable in her eyes. That these people were just like, and she probably was very frustrated on. It was called Dolly's Calls Justin Beat Him. Let me see. Yeah.
I'm trying to find it right now too.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
What was it called?
It was called, I think Zen stated it was called Dolly Calls Justin.
I see one that says Molly and Justin don't do criminals.
That's one. How's the cat doing?
Oh, she's fine.
Oh, good. The cat's doing good. Hello, Elizabeth.
Heels was on that panel last week.
Yes, me and Heels thought you had a cat. We were like, wow, that's one big cat.
Oh, God.
We were both sitting there. I was like, man, is that a cat? That's one big cat, because we didn't see the head, and we both just saw the back. It's like, that's a big cat. You got like a bobcat in your house, and then we realized that was a dog.
I was like, it is not a cat.
Yeah.
Miss Lisa, did you get the link to come up?
She put in the chat that she was having connection problems, that she's trying to use a hotspot and it just kind of wasn't working out. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know you're busy. I know you got a lot going on, baby. So if you can't pop up, it's okay. I'm if you have to, you can use your phone too. Usually you pop on StreamYard or hit the link through your phone and it'll bring you through StreamYard. It's always worked that way for me anyways. I don't know if that'll help you, you know, with yours. I don't know if yours is the same, but usually if you click the link with your phone, it brings you straight in here to us.
Yeah, just pause your video first though, because it will feedback.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Now see, look at you. I always try to make sure I tell them pause the video first before you click the link.
No.
Yeah. Definitely makes a damn difference, that's for sure. So yeah, here's we're still rolling through these videos. Shit. Did you put the one in the back that you were talking about? The you were saying the one with Justin and
I can't find it. I if Zen has the link, I can't find it.
Yeah, Zen, if you have the link, or you know, like if you hit share and then you hit copy and you come up and drop that link and paste it in the back chat, we'll be able to play it. I don't know what video you're talking about though. Oh, hey, voices. What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, voices.
Hey, voices.
Yeah.
It's okay, voices.
You okay, love?
Oh, you have a cat?
No, that's not me. I think that would be Tim's chair.
No, that's not my chair, actually. And actually, JP does have a cat, a very big cat. Me and Heel saw it. It was a very big cat, and it seems to like jumping on laps. It's a very big cat.
But I did hear a cat meow, but I don't know where it came from.
I just think back to just the other day, she told me how much she hated me in the beginning because of me being over there with Molly. And then when I said the right thing, like that was when Heels didn't hate me anymore.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. No, I do not have a secret cat. That's a lie. JP does.
Guys,
But anyway, yeah, that was interesting. You know, I saw you were live with her, and then like suddenly, like you and the other person was on. I thought it was just technical issues. You know how she is.
That's what I thought it was too. And that's exactly how I rolled with it. I'm like, oh, if I had the color bars, I would put up the beep, and the color bars were experiencing technical difficulties. I just figured she knocked herself off the internet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was like. And then I heard people saying, "Is she okay?" And I typed in the comments. I was like, "Are you okay, Heels? Like, what's going on?" And yeah, it's just
Well, and even worse, I wasn't sure if that was the real Trisha. So I was afraid that it was a troll after everything that had just transpired. So at first I was like, and then when she's like, "Did you read my comment?" And I'm like, "Oh," and that's when I went up and reread what was said.
yeah. Well, you know, I kind of think to myself, she kind of last thing she did was true crime, which is kind of poetic a little bit. You know what I mean? She was covering a case. You know what I mean? It's kind of interesting. You know.
Well, my thought is if she's in spirit form today, could she go and like trip Yannetti so we can all giggle?
He's starting to look really bad. Maybe that's Heels basically like doing the kibosh on their defense because he literally got laughed out of the courtroom just right now trying to compare a joke about Monster House and literally is using Monster House as a reason why Cullen killed John. He was at that, and while the guy was like, "Yeah, we joked. Basically, we called him Nevercracker because one time my youngest was on his yard. John yelled at him. Then John felt bad about it, and we gave my son candy. And then we joked around and we took pictures of with drinks in our hands in front of his house, happy like joke pictures, and it was a joke. So yeah, maybe this is the turn. You know, maybe that's Yannetti's getting like hit over the head with heels or something. But yeah,
I mean, it was kind of like last night when Trisha was going to tell us the story about her, and then boop, there went Trisha. So now I guess we'll know that every time we boop off, that might be Heels making us think twice.
the gremlin in the system. She's like, like the gremlins in the air, like that just knocks off people.
Don't feed them after midnight.
Yeah.
Do not expose them to water, and no sunlight.
Yeah.
Still can't find that video. I've been searching.
Queen, how are you, honey? How are you?
It's been a tough year for a lot of people.
I mean, this is a lot. It's a lot for anybody, but
It is.
JP, you're okay?
Yeah, my heart's just heavy,
Yeah, but I just my condolences to her daughter. I know how it feels to be in that situation because you're like in chaos at this point. You have to do kind of like you have to fix things now. You have to do a lot of not only do you grieve, but you have to do a lot of paperwork and stuff like that. It's really terrible.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I was gonna say her daughter is gonna have a lot to take care of because I mean, like I said, she got the dog. The dog is safe with her, but she's gonna have to clean out her apartment and get everything
Mhm.
taken care of and tie all
I
the
had to
loose.
do that. It was terrible, actually. A couple of times.
Oh, I know. Oh, beats him. It's the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing a
Mm.
child can do when they lose a parent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Especially when you have to pack everything and then put them in
Yep.
boxes and all. That's just terrible.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
There's 3,000 views almost on her video from yesterday.
Oh, yesterday's video,
Yeah.
John O'Keefe.
Yeah.
Well, she hated conspiracies, man. And when once you realized that was such a BS conspiracy, she immediately jumped on talking about it. And she didn't care about if there was only like 30 people. I mean, like she liked when more people watched, but she would go live even with the 30, 40 people just watching and
Yeah.
talk about it. And she really cared about these cases. And she would read the documents and she would,
Well, that's what we were doing yesterday. Yesterday and the day before was after the court stuff was over, or on recess. She was pulling docs and we were reading them so that we
Mhm.
were staying right up with, whoever was coming on the stand. Any of that. I'm kind of
Yeah.
lost.
I mean, yeah, she was very much into just making sure to get the witnesses' statements and correct and stuff like that. You know, so
Who's
yeah.
on the stand right now? Tim?
Who's on the stand? Cullen's mother. Cullen's father was on the stand. He made Yannetti look like an idiot. Cullen's mom. I'm not listening to it, obviously. I just know. I haven't listened to it, obviously.
I have it on, but I don't have the volume on, so I couldn't tell who.
I think Yellow Cottage Tales mentioned, sent his condolences because he always used to hang out there as well and watch that channel. We used to
I
talk.
think they were getting ready to do a collaboration about this. Her and
Yeah, because Hillbilly,
yeah, Hillbilly
Hillbilly,
Nitro.
Nitro did a great video basically revealing that the taillight was broken, and Heels put it out, and that's how Kevin saw the video. He was recommended the video, and basically, it was a great video made by Hillbilly Nitro, and then kind of aired and spread around by Heels, so.
Wow.
I know. It's a heavy, heavy day.
Miss Brittany, you're up here, baby.
Hey, I just wanted to add one more thing. If Heels is up there in heaven, could she haunt JLR? Scare the crap out of him. Make him pee his pants. Do something. So we can have a good laugh. And I don't know if anybody can see my profile avatar, but it's a red pair of high heels and it'll stay that way for quite some time. But I just wanted to ask Heels, could she haunt JLR so we all could have a good laugh at his expense?
Yeah, that's
Could she torture the tragedy pimps from heaven so we could get a good laugh?
Hey, you never know.
I don't know if that's something
I
you want her to do.
all
You know what I mean? Let's.
all we can do is watch going forward because we have no idea. Here's the thing: she knows all the answers to all the cases that she was questioning. She knows
Yeah.
everything right now. She
Yeah.
has a peace that surpasses all understanding,
Yeah.
and a set of lungs that work great again.
Mhm.
I think now that she's in heaven, we're gonna get the verdict of Karen Reed that we all know is true, and that's probably because of heels. So I just wanted to say that and ask her if she could torture the tragedy pimps
Oh my
so
god.
we all could have a laugh and not cry a little bit.
I mean, I think she often just wanted like people to just treat victims with respect, and actually, she fought for, like even if you talked about the incident 10 years ago, the main reason why she did it was because she felt that that kid was innocent. Those kids were innocent, and didn't like when people were falsely accused and attacked by the media. And I mean, that's how she was. She was
Yeah.
very much into people not being harassed, and when she saw that happen again with Summer's family, she went into action to highlight the bad actions of these people. And she probably did the same thing with the Karen Reed case. She probably saw this family of people, this group of people being harassed by a blogger, and that's probably what attracted her to the case as well. Because she always was like someone who just defended like the underdogs in a situation and never joined the mob. That's what she was.
Yeah. And hopefully she will help us find Sebastian Rogers safely and bring him home. Because I think now she has the power to do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we find Sebastian Rogers safe and Heels had a part in that.
Well, we'll see.
Anyway, thank you for having me back up.
It's always nice to hear from you, Brittany.
Let me see. Yeah, we'll see. Let's not give her work in heaven. Yeah, I don't think she wants to haunt JLR. I think probably where JLR is going is going to be pretty hot. He might need to invest in asbestos, let's just say, underpants.
Hotter than Florida?
Oh, hotter than Florida, that's for damn sure. But you know what I mean? Like that's
Did you say asbestos underpants? Those
yes.
would be itchy.
Well, you know what I mean. Better than what Elsie's going to go through. But yeah, I mean, that's what that she was. She was basically, she just didn't like mobs of people attacking innocent people in her mind. And she would be willing to go against anything, the whole grain. So it is what it is.
Yes, last night after the live ended, Miss Mo jumped up. How you doing, baby?
Good morning. I'm all right. How about you?
Oh, hanging in there, baby. Hanging in there.
Yeah.
About the same as everybody else right now,
Yeah. I'm still in shock.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it hurts. She'll be missed. I'll be missed. And I know everybody didn't probably have the same experience with her, but the first time I talked to her on the telephone, I talked to her for like 5 hours. And every time after that, it was never any less than 2 hours. She just was a wealth of knowledge and love. And I'm gonna miss talking to her. You know, I miss her a lot. Yeah, but she taught me a lot. I'll try to always keep the different things she told me. I'll try to remember, as much as I can. But
Yeah.
life is short, man.
Definitely makes you
It
put things
is.
into perspective, don't it? Sure as hell
Yeah.
does for me. Because, like I said, I talked to her at noon. I figured we'd be like Trisha said. I figured we'd be talking shit, and she'd be telling us you know, how fucking pissed off she was at the nurses and how irritated they was with her, you know, how irritated she was with them. And you know what I'm saying? I figured she'd be chit chatting with us when she got home.
Yep. Figured you just be
This didn't
laughing
even
the
seem real, to
whole
be honest.
time.
Like I said last night, I kept waiting on her to pop in. I just felt like she was gonna pop in and be like, "Hey guys, you know, don't be so down.
And
You know,
she did.
don't be down and out." You know, I don't know.
Well,
I
You know,
mean, I
I tried to reach out to Willow, and I don't know if I'm sure somebody's told him what's going on. Ellie, you're up here, baby.
right.
Hey.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping
I'm
somebody did. You know,
I
like
heard
I
he's
said,
been messaged. Yeah.
she really liked Willow. Like I said,
Yeah, she did.
She
She
sure
really
did.
did.
I love that you played that. That was my favorite video of hers with the dog, with all the Frenchies.
oh yeah,
When Willow comes in the chat with all the little Frenchies kissing him. It's cute.
Hi, Ellie, with your little innocent laugh, always giggling. You make
I
people happy.
know.
I think you know that, baby. Yeah. Um, I mean, you got a lot of stuff going on. I'm sorry for your loss too, and you make sure you take care of yourself too. You know, and take every minute you have to value everybody you love. I'm saying this to everybody, because in the blink of an eye, they can be. Oh, you can talk to them, you can hear them live, and next thing you know, they gone. Value people. Life is short. Period. You know, call people you love. Tell them you love them. You mad at somebody and you love them. You just mad at it. Get over it. Cause you can mess around and not be able to talk to them no more. It's just, man, like life is short, real short. Think about it. Reevaluate things. Life too short, man.
Do
Just
you see like
is.
Sleuth Mom's community posts? Because like she kind of went out heels a little and must have felt real regretful. And she wrote a really nice community post I read this
Yeah,
morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hi,
mean, I
B
think
Champ.
It's kind
I,
of sad that's her last video, you know what I mean? Just because it's like frozen in time there, that, but it is what
yeah.
it is. She
Mm,
shouldn't have done it in the first place. If you're gonna,
Well,
Hi, everybody.
I agree.
right?
I think like honestly, I think Heels would want everyone to just kind of forgive and type of deal. That's how she
Yep.
was.
Yep.
And she even I went at Heels and she forgave me. So you know what I mean? Remember a while ago when that whole
Yeah.
block. So it's
Oh
Hmm.
like that's
yeah.
how she was. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, if there was like it would have
She's
probably
very
passed.
forgiven.
And
Yeah,
that's
I'm
how
sure
she
that.
is. She doesn't want people to just go after people like for that. I mean, she even forgave. I mean, she probably would have like forgiven about a lot of other
No,
people.
Tim, this one hurt her. That one hurt her.
I don't think. Yeah, listen, voices. I don't. Let me explain something to you. She was forgiven. The only thing she wasn't forgiven of was like people like fucking JLR or the Glare or stuff like that. Those are the type of people that she just was not forgiven of. But when it came to like stuff like that, I think like she would have forgave. It's just how it is. So that's the end of the day.
Mm,
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think she wants people to just start going after people because of that. I think she wanted
Oh, of
people to,
course not. No way. Not at all. I was just saying that I liked what Sweet Mom
yeah. I
wrote.
mean, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
It's a
that's
good
how it is.
lesson. I'm saying because you never know when, like she said, is going to be the
Because if
last
we
time
went
you
with,
talk to somebody.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if we went through that logic, I would be like, I did. Remember me at my particular time when I went at her because when I joined the
But you
mob.
made amends though.
Well, the
Everybody.
difference is I had time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that
A lot of
basically
people,
got.
it's been almost a year though. So a lot of people
Mhm.
have had time to like process
Mhm.
it and make amends, you know what I mean? And some people I guess couldn't, and that's their process.
Yeah, I mean
right?
that's how it is. I mean, I remember one of the arguments I told people. I remember I told you in Discord. I was like, one of the reasons why I was like, let's just let it, because I was like, she's on hospice. She's in this condition. It's 10 years ago. That's the things. But yeah, I think basically she would have just easily forgiven and just moved on. The only time she didn't forgive was when people went after victims' families and stuff like that. That's when she does that type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, like JLR wasn't getting any kind of forgiveness anytime soon, well, now that maybe, you know. But hopefully she went and found like John O'Keefe and like figured out what happened, and now she's gonna like be our little like trial angel during this trial and help get justice for him,
Yeah.
because she's gonna be missed, especially during this trial, always. But it's, I wish she could watch it. We could watch it with her still.
Well, she'll be watching it. Maybe,
Yeah.
Hopefully let the lady go to jail. That's what I want.
Exactly. Yeah.
I couldn't believe, man. She probably would have been furious today because, like, I heard,
Right.
like, with the whole like law 2 recommending the glare, she would have probably been like spinning. She would have been.
I can't even really
spinning.
watch LawTube right now. I don't know why for this case. They're kind of.
I think it's just revealing a lot of like
Yes.
when you don't follow a case closely, you think these guys are great and they know what they're talking about. But when you
Yeah.
actually follow a case, then you realize that they're just really just like almost every other YouTuber that kind
Right.
of plays into, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
agree.
logically speaking, like Patricia Brown did a good video. She was like, I really like Patricia Brown. I think Heels likes Patricia Brown too.
Oh,
She's
I'll
like
look into
no matter of fact, like she's like does with this crazy. This is a
Did she have
crazy
blonde
deal.
hair and glasses? Is that her? Or no? That's
No,
somebody else.
like
Oh, okay.
she was the one where the glare kind of attacked because she just was kind of against the whole conspiracy theory of Turtle Boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw
Just
Gray
like a
Eugene
profile.
post too. Okay. Put it in the back.
Profiling with Pat Brown is the channel.
Oh, I feel like she might be subscribed.
That lady struck rabbit.
Oh, really?
Wow,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Be careful with that one.
So be very careful. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play this video of Heels here. This it's one of her older ones, but it says Turtle Boy has a documentary deal.
Oh shit.
Are you coming to get me? Send the big bad wolf to fetch me. I've been staging a protest, swapping guns for roses. Resorted to reverie, campaigners for liberty. Here to render a legacy. We are the dreamers and the party queens. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one else today.
Yes, exactly what they're doing. They're trying to chop off my journalistic balls, but they're way too big and they barely put a dent in it, and there's nothing they can do about it. They're trying to kill my spirit and also like they have severely damaged my brand moving forward, because who would ever trust sending sensitive information to me again, knowing that at any point some corrupt cop like Brian Tully can trump up some bullshit fake charges, get some idiot judge like Judge O'Shea to sign a warrant and just, oh yeah, fuck it, you can take his phone. It's not like privacy rights mean anything in this country. It's no big deal. Just take his goddamn phone. So to win the court case, and then are you gonna do a lawsuit against? Oh, we're gonna sue their faces off. Oh, we already have a big team moving on this, man, doing legal research. I have a nonprofit in Manhattan that is already organizing a team, and her quote with this was that like she's in this for the money. Like she'll all be fine after this anyway. I've already signed a deal with a documentary company. Start like it's happening, man. Like big things are happening for Turtle Boy coming real soon, and this helped immensely. Appropriate headline would have been award-winning journalist.
charged with 9 felonies for questioning authority or questioning the government or investigating corruption. That is what the headline should have been.
Received. Everyone stand by until I give word. I come at the end of the driveway. Everyone can start to move. Transport, can you make your way up? Received. Everyone can stand by until transport arrives. Going up now. All units, once transport moves out, we can pull into the driveway, and we can, the residence is clear, no occupants, deactivate DWC, deactivate. Can we get crime scene up here, please?
Yeah,
Yeah.
She had some really damn good videos, man.
Yeah, she did.
Really good ones. Yeah. I
loved
feel like
it.
my dog knows that Willow knows her song because she likes music and she just heard it even she hears it through my phone.
Mason just
And
perked
she's
up.
probably knowing your emotions too, you know.
Yeah, mine hasn't left my side. She's been like glued to my friggin' leg all morning.
Oh, after we said
Well,
goodnight and I
Queen
called her
B.
dead, Mason.
Queen B. Is she still there?
She might have just
Yes, I'm here.
Look, baby, you take care of yourself. All of you all. Hello, everybody on the panel. Y'all take care of yourselves. Queen, I'll email you, baby, and talk to you when I can. I kind of like just I'm on YouTube. I'm in the bushes sometimes, but not as much I used to be. But you all take care of yourself.
You too, Miss Mo.
Man,
Have
I,
a
I
good one.
thank you.
You too,
I
Miss.
thank you, Ellie, Tim, and that's JP. You're really funny too, JP. By your videos had me laughing. But just everybody just take yourself care of yourself, and I thank you all, Queen, especially you for honoring her life. I know she will be somewhere laughing, you know, and smiling and just feeling all the love. So thank you for that. Thanks for celebrating her life. It means the world to a lot of people, I'm sure. But y'all have a good day and you just take care of yourselves. And remember, life is short. Remember that.
Sure is.
Okay?
Yeah.
You too, Miss Mo. Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Me too.
Bye, Miss Mo.
Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Peace. Peace to everybody. Bye bye.
So, yeah. Yeah, she had basically the best intro. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
I know. I hope her channel just stays up forever because
I'm sure it will. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping her channel stays up for a really long time. But I would suggest also getting anything you want off of it just in case it goes down.
Yeah, download it if you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I would say try to download anything you can, community tabs, get screenshots of anything you want from that.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I don't know. I wonder. I wonder if she talked about this with her family, but I'm sure she would have wanted it up. So maybe she's already told them. I bet because I feel like she wanted to leave this a part of her
Yeah,
legacy.
but
She was very like into her, proud of her blog, you know, and didn't
yeah.
want that down. So I would think she would want the same. I feel like with her YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
I bet it will stay up. You know, I have a feeling.
Yeah, but the family's dealing with a lot. You know what I mean? You know how it is.
Yeah, yeah, but I think they knew how important it was to her having this and this was like this last chapter of her life, which is documented like through her perspective, you know. Do you remember, did you watch Skep's interview with her? It was like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, it was on his channel. Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah, I like messaged him to put it back up. So like hopefully he sees it. I heard his email isn't there, but I messaged him on his community
But I
post.
think he moved to like Italy or something like that.
Yeah, but he would repost it. It was so good. It would be so good for people to watch because it was such a like interesting interview. Just she kind of like opened up a little bit about her life, you know, her life and like how she kind of came up with her channel and like what her perspective was in making videos. It was just so interesting to me. Like I really loved it, especially with Skep, like interviewing her and having the conversation with her. It was like hopefully he'll put it back up so we could watch it. It would be like I would find it really like a good thing for me to watch just to remember her, you know?
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop down for a little bit.
You have a good one, JP.
All
Hi,
right, you
Tippy.
too. Bye.
Yeah, he puts it back up, right? Right. Yeah, it was so good, and butter. I hopefully he will. I bet he would. I don't know why he took it down. I don't know. Maybe he could
Well,
put it back
because
up.
of the whole situation with
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
It
yeah.
was a big deal at the time. You know, it's funny, like, you know, things that were like such a big deal, it's very, very minor in time and
Things fall
situation.
off
Yeah.
in death and usually in illness too, but usually in death things like fall out. You know, that's why a blog from 10 years ago isn't a totality of a person's life, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the situation. I mean, like, I think like there was a lot of misunderstanding, but also it's like, you know, a lot of people kind of like jump to conclusions. And so did I. You know, it is what it is.
Well, if you went looking for said item, you would find it in there if you went in with a set of eyes viewing for that, because that's what I did. And you know, I mean, she gave the gift of forgiveness.
She
That
did.
is a lesson that Heels has taught me, was
A
that
lot of
she
people,
gave
I
the
bet.
gift of forgiveness.
Yeah. Another thing I remember when I was talking to her about her blog on one of those panels that she did after we had like a talk, and she said she hated to write. And I'm not like a big writer. I mean, I just like it stresses me out. And I understood like her like thing when she said she didn't like to write. Like it wasn't her favorite form of like she was better with talking, maybe, you know what I mean? And like that always like stuck with me with the blog. Do you know what I mean? Because like it maybe just for me, I was like, well, it came across that way, especially if she didn't love to write in that way. You know what I mean? Like if it was an obstacle, if it was challenging for her in general, that was always something that stuck with me, you know, with the whole blog and with everything. But whatever, you know, that was
Yeah,
just me.
yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. It's just the past at this point.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she passed yesterday. She, I think, kind of in the middle of a stream, actually.
Somebody said she was going to get a cup of
No, it was at
coffee.
It was at she passed away at the hospital about 11
Yeah.
p.m. last night.
Yeah, but
It
she
was
got hurt during the middle of the stream,
yes.
right? That's
She
my
was coming
understanding.
back. She had made coffee and a scrambled egg and was coming back into the living room when she fell. Her right side was completely numb. She couldn't feel anything, and it turned out she had a broken hip and a broken elbow.
Yeah.
She definitely could feel. No. She
No.
definitely could feel. She was in a lot of pain when I
I
talked to her.
know, but Trisha said she couldn't use her right side. She
Yeah,
couldn't.
she couldn't use her right side.
Originally,
Feel her
yeah.
pain. Yeah, she could definitely feel the pain from it for sure. She was in a lot of pain when I spoke to her.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it was. She was. Yeah, I didn't even know about the elbow until late last night when Trisha
yeah.
told us about the elbow.
Oh,
I just
that
knew
fucking
about the hip.
hurts. Elbow hurts too. Fucking
And when you
elbow
guys were
is
talking that saying that she that the hip could have possibly broken, then she went down.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
hear
sure.
that a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who knows? It could be either way,
either
but
way, it
that's
doesn't
what
really even matter. It's
it doesn't matter. It's just a misconception I've always heard like about hips that like
Yeah.
you think that it's like,
I don't
oh,
know. It's
you
just
break your
odd that
hip,
she could walk in and her
therefore
hip
you
would break.
fall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah. Doesn't sound
it's
like
odd
she
that you know what I mean because she was just fine, and I think had she not fallen, I think she would have came right back and sat down in her chair with her coffee and continued the live stream
yeah.
because that's what she did and that's what she had been doing. She was following the Karen Reed case. It's 11:11 here. Make a wish, y'all. Just one of them things.
Yeah, falling.
Yeah, so when she fell, her pain, she was in a lot of pain and her body was pretty much going into shock, I believe.
Yeah.
She only, like I said, she only had 35% of her lungs working. So I believe that, between the pain and the shock that her lungs couldn't handle it. And she, when I talked to her, she was asking the nurse to give her back her oxygen cannula. She wanted to put her oxygen back on and she asked them to turn it on high. And they gave her pain medicine, but with pain medicine, you know how that is, slows your breathing down as well.
Yep.
And because of her lungs, she was not a candidate for surgery, so they couldn't take her right into surgery. So for her to heal a broken hip and a broken elbow would have been hell. I mean, she would have done it because she was strong like that, but it would have been hell. No, she was not a good candidate for surgery because her lungs, like I said, were only at 35%. And so to be put under with your lungs only at, not even at 50% is very dangerous. I mean, you take a risk when you get put under anyways, no matter what. Yeah. They said last night that she told Trisha that she wanted her daughter. She told her to get her daughter here right there, right now. So Trisha called and her daughter got there and she was actually I believe in a coma, not like a coma, but she was in a
Unconscious.
yeah, there you go. And shortly after 11 she passed. No, Kathy,
Yeah.
I know. I have no idea. She just was getting up. She was doing a live stream with these guys, with
Yeah.
Voices and B Tim and a couple other girls, and she said, "Give me a second." She had to go get a cup of coffee or refill her coffee, and she got up to refill her coffee, and yeah, she fell.
Yeah, I remember when I was one person told me when you get older, the one thing you have to avoid is the fall. That's the main thing. And sometimes just
Well, I mean, look at what happened with Grandma last summer. She was walking across the carpet and fell.
yeah, I mean that's just usually how it goes. Although oxygen levels can make you lose your balance, maybe. I mean, I don't know, but I feel bad for her daughter. She's going through a lot. I've been through that stuff. You know what I mean? It's not easy because you just have to do the cleanup. You have to deal with the grieving, and then like even then, it's like the amount of BS you have to deal with is on top of that is just terrible. So,
I mean, you're doing all of that while you're going through the hardest time as a child without your parent any longer. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, I think, you know, if you want to honor heels, just call out the bad behavior, try to spread non-misinformation, and just try to cover cases with facts. I'd say that would be a nice thing to do.
And side eye JLR always.
Side eye JLR always.
In honor of her.
Come on in, guys. Like with the
Oh my gosh, did you see that? That was cracking me up. I thought that was really nice of Gray Hughes last night. What was he saying? Voices that she donated, or he was
He's going to donate money to a charity to
something
the
about
family.
I thought you were up here. Were you up here? You must not have been up here last night.
Yes, ma'am. I was here. Sorry,
okay.
I couldn't get myself unmuted. He has 2 scholarships at $3,000 a piece.
There we
Fallen
go. Okay.
Freaks, and he's going to add her name to the Fallen Freaks list. So there's an educational. Sorry. There's an educational scholarship that her name will be on.
Which is pretty damn cool. That's pretty cool.
And that's so, that would make her happy.
For sure.
I'm sorry, you guys.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. You know, it's tough.
I've been a blubbering mess on here before I got on here last night. I mean, fuck, all week.
Yeah, it's been a tough year.
Yeah, this year has been a really, really tough.
This has been rough. It's been a rough year.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss, Lisbeth.
That interview is up on Scientific Skep's channel. If anybody wants to go find it, somebody it's back up there. I think he might have put it back up actually when everything went down with her, with everything, so.
You know what I loved yesterday? I loved that the private fact that Trisha chose to share with us was that Heels was a part of Mensa.
Yes, yeah. I could see that. She's so smart. She just remembers facts really, like in a timeline way that is.
Yeah, I mean, like you could tell that she was very smart, even when she was like, because obviously she was sick, so a lot of things were diminished. Her memory was getting a little bit more and more diminished.
She didn't seem.
But she didn't seem like it. I mean,
not at all. Not even yesterday. I went listening to your live, part I missed, and she sounded great. She was.
One never would have thought that that's where that blip would have ended up.
Yeah. Because Trish was like, "Oh, she's fine, right?"
She'll be okay. And that's just what we kept saying. People kept coming into Twist Live yesterday asking, and we just kept saying, nope, everything's okay. She's on her way to the hospital. Everything's okay.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue. I was working. I had no clue until this morning. Oh yeah, I knew she was sick. I started. This was a little bit after the fact with the whole blog thing. Kind of found that out, so I kind of played into it. But I didn't really like to spread, talking about how she was on hospice or anything. It was not something I would spread
It's not
around to
anybody
people.
else's business. Nobody needs to
Yeah,
know.
that's why I kept it very private, and that's how it was. But I knew she was on an air,
On
she was getting
oxygen.
oxygen. Yeah, she was getting oxygen. But you know what I mean? Like, that's why on this platform, you kind of keep it secret from people, your weaknesses. So that's why I didn't mention it.
And there's nothing wrong with needing supplemental oxygen.
Well, you know how it is, man. Some people
I
will use
know.
that, you know what I mean? So that's why I never really brought it up and stuff like that. Especially with when I was arguing with that Sinner guy, I didn't say, well, she was, I didn't do that because it was something but it was one of the decisions that came into my mind when I was like, okay, let me just, I screwed up with this, I felt a little bad about the situation. So I thought it was kind of fucked up, the whole thing, but whatever. I hate to do this, but I do this to get done. My heart's broken. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that earlier on were you on here when she played the heels with the dog with the Frenchies?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. No, if you were, I don't know if you were here on.
That
I don't know if
aged
you were,
poorly with
yeah.
me, because so's Joneson.
I know it was with you and Jones. And I'm like, that
really aged poorly over time.
I
Really
know some of that did not age. I mean, the Laura aged perfectly.
The Laura aged perfectly, absolutely perfectly.
Oh, hush!
Yeats kind of aged good. I don't know if she's doing her own thing, riding on her little scooter.
Not with Cappy. Not with Cappy.
No, Cappy and Nanya not aging well. Maybe like Cappy, but no.
But yeah.
Jones and beating to her own drum. That one was good. That kind of aged good.
Yeah.
A little. That worked. I remember when she did that. I love it. Was the best thing ever. I think she did a thing on Fartgate too. Did she?
Yeah, she made a clip of that as well.
Yeah. She covered every little
Yes,
nuance.
she did.
I love it.
Yep.
She's watching. She was everywhere. Like there was one day I was saying like the day before yesterday that she was like at Roberta Glass. Like I kept seeing her everywhere at like Mass Hold Mafia.
Yeah,
like,
I would see her and Roberta Glass talking about the Karen Reed thing. I would see her there. Yeah, she was in there. So
I just like listen over there. I'm not a big chatter usually, but I just saw her everywhere, She was just soaking it all up,
I don't know. I feel like we're just
numb.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to process that.
I know. Yeah.
That we're not going to wake up to any more videos. That we're not going to, hear about her take on the Karen Reed case or the tragedy pimp bullshit, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. It just like stops in time, like I had a friend like that passed so young, too young, And it just that always bugged me. I'm like his like I ended up like archiving his pages, but it just like stopped in time. Do you know what I mean? And then his kids got older and they weren't babies anymore. And I was like, it just always bugged me that kind of like pause, like that just never came, you know.
Ghost in the machine type of deal.
Yeah,
I
a
was
ghost in
just
the
thinking the
machine.
ghost in the machine.
I never heard it put like that, but yeah, exactly.
You know, the last image, basically. You know, instead of a haunted house, you just have pages and pages of people who have died, and kind of just like that. And it's their last moment. That's how it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when my sister died, my grandmother's house is frozen in time. It's not as much like it anymore, but when my sister died, my grandmother froze that house, and there was images of my sister everywhere. And it stayed like that for 8.5 years.
Indy, you're up here, baby.
Good morning.
Good morning, baby. How are you?
I'm fine. I only have a few minutes, so I was trying to get my thoughts together so that I wouldn't chase rabbits and squirrels while I was up here. But I started doing that, getting my thoughts together. So I said, let me hurry up and get up there before she ends the live. I just wanted to remind everybody that often here in YouTube, what I've learned throughout this last year or so, we allow our opinions of others to influence other people and their opinion without getting to know a person. And I think we should be a little more patient and observant in getting to know people for who they are instead of just taking, if Voices tells me such and such is a POS, then I'm just going to say, okay, well, she's a POS and never give her a chance. And I think that's wrong. And I've learned not to do that. I think Hill's learned not to do that. A lot of us have learned not to do that. And it's just a good reminder for me. And I just wanted to remind everybody else, to give everybody a fair chance before you judge them. And that's really all I wanted to say. Prayers and love to her daughter. That breaks my heart that here on this earth she won't be able to have that grandbaby and that grandbaby won't have her, but I know, that they'll still be together, and it just breaks my heart, but I'm glad she didn't have to suffer too. And I appreciate you, Queen, doing this in honor of her and everybody being here. Last night, there were so many people in here in the middle of the night. I was just blown away that there were so many people up. It was beautiful. And today's been such an honor. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
there was actually we had like about 700 people in here total last night.
I know.
In the middle of the night. I mean, but you know what? The word does travel really fast, and I am.
There was like 5 of us in the Discord this morning that all said that we woke up. And normally we don't even check our phones. But something woke us up and brought us to the live.
JP said that. She
Baby
said that.
Jesus.
Ben Dreamin said it. It happened to me. And there was somebody else that I never could remember.
What is that noise?
I don't know. It's
Baby
like
Jesus.
feedback or something. But anyhow, I love y'all, and I just wanted to pop up and say that little piece.
Thank you, baby.
Y'all have a good day. I'll be in the chat.
All right, love.
Bye-bye.
Well, should we play some more of our videos or should I go ahead and end it? What are you guys thinking? We've been on here a couple hours, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna skedaddle.
I've got a Taylor Swift concert to attend in Paris.
Oh, let's see.
I see. All right.
Voices. You're funny.
Come for me tomorrow. Let me have this one. Let me have this one day in Paris with Taylor, and then come pull an intervention tomorrow. Okay, just let me have this with Taylor in Paris. Thank you.
I think you
Bye,
needed
guys.
an intervention when you were like going over that whole like album for like 12 hours. Like that was the time for the intervention.
Honey, I'm up to 300. I'm up to 300 hours of listening time.
Oh my God. Okay.
To
There you go,
Amazon.
girl.
Like I finally last night. I finally
shame.
moved on to. I finally moved on to 1989. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through each one of her discography. So you can pretty well just include Taylor in the new repertoire. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, well, you know what? In the words of great Taylor Swift, snakes eat rats. So what about it?
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, you guys have a good one. I'm going to skedaddle away. Bye.
We'll see you later, B Tim. Bye, Voices. I seen you just hop down. Bye, Ellie. I'll talk to you later, baby.
Bye.
And thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out and coming up here and stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out and, you know, chit-chatting and stuff and talking about good memories with Heels. She'll definitely be missed, that's for sure. I know there's people who don't have nice things to say, and that's okay. I appreciate you guys keeping it to yourselves. Thank you guys, like I said, for being here. And even those that, you know, even those that we no longer talk, we don't get along, I really appreciate y'all still stopping by and showing your condolences. Shambles, thank you. I hope Willow gets a message. I know that she really liked him, so I hope somebody can get him the message. To the rest of you guys, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Man, life is so short, y'all.
Are you coming to get me? Send the big bad wolf to fetch me. I've been staging a protest, swapping guns for roses. Resorted to reverie, campaigners for liberty. Hit or render a legacy. We are the dreamers and the party queens. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one else today. Here we are. Here we are. Led by fascination, we are the superhuman, indestructible, wild party animals. Horizon is changing, new world rearranging. This fear is contagious, we'll lead them out into greatness. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one else today. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one else today. Girl, tell them all what we've done. We're children of the future, run when we tell you to run. Come join the revolution, stand up and throw down your guns. The new generation, run when we tell you to run. Let's start a revolution. Start a revolution. I just wanna be myself for a day. Follow me and no one